We're here at the Greenpoint Stadium with a few of the Stormers players. Welcome, guys.
How's it?
VALR box.
How's it you?
We've got with us Mr. Franz. This is Sasha. We've got Sazi.
Yeah,
and
Doug.
we've got Kubus. Welcome, guys. Good to have you with us.
It's good to be here, man.
We're here today to chat a little bit about the intersection of rugby and financial services, which is what VALR does. VALR is a cryptocurrency exchange, as you guys know, and we're very keen on just hearing the stories of some of the Stormers players and understanding how you guys think about money and how you think about planning your lives after rugby.
Yeah, I was just sharing a little bit about how you got to the Stormers, what led you to this point, just the high level life history. We probably won't get to everyone, it'll take a bit of time, but Kubus, maybe you can tell us a little bit more. What is your story?
Yeah, well, I started with the Sharks after school, then played there for a few years, 8 years I think. Went abroad to England for 3-4 years, went to France, and then you get to an age where your kids have to start going to school, and I think our culture is very different to what's out there, and I want to teach them our culture and how we are brought up and our values. So that was probably one of the main points of coming back, and then got in touch with the Stormers and everything went smoothly, and now I'm here, very happy.
Okay. And you were from the Free State region, yeah?
Bloemfontein.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great college, I think, huh?
Yeah.
Taking some hard knocks is obviously a big part of this game, and how you get back up is important. Franz, tell us a little bit, what have been some of the challenges this season specifically that you think you guys have managed to...
Well, obviously for me, I haven't played this season. I've been injured, but I think everyone would agree with me, especially me and Kubus that's a bit older. Injuries is quite a big setback in a career. And that's like a knock you have to get up from scratch again. But, on the other side, we have people that in-house at Province, at the Stormers, that work directly with you one-on-one. And it's obviously a very professional setup. So you get some of the best treatment, some of the best people that look after you, that eases that process quite a lot. This season I've been watching from the side just like you guys, out injured, and I've been enjoying the winning rugby the guys have been playing.
Look, in financial service, when you're thinking about the future and planning, what investments you want to take, and obviously in our industry is extremely volatile, right? When you're investing whatever percentage of your portfolio makes sense into something like crypto, there are ups and downs. You've got to be able to weather them. Prices are going to move against you. You're going to feel like you got injured. You're going to feel like you've been knocked down pretty heavily at times. And having a solid strategy is what actually gets you through turbulent times and helps you figure out, if you have a long-term plan and you're thinking about, a strategy that you can commit to and you're going to keep chugging away at. I've personally seen that helps me a lot in my world, right? When I'm thinking about what we are supposed to be professionals at, which is building infrastructure and engaging in the crypto space. So when it comes to the strategy, right, for your team, how do you guys make sure that everybody's on the same page, that all the players are singing from the same hymn sheet, and that you guys are able to perform at the top of your game as you have been doing? It's open to anybody.
Obviously, we don't live together, all of us, right? So we only see each other at work. So the only time we're really getting to understand who's where and who understands what is at work. So it's kind of a trial and error thing with us at the Stormers, or in any rugby team. Obviously, you're talking about guys understanding one common plan, and that just, sometimes you have to wait till training to find that out. When we're not on the same page, we quickly get on the same page. And that's where I think the long-term strategy is. It's more in aligning guys as soon as possible, more than just, arriving aligned. Because I think in rugby, which people don't appreciate enough, there's heaps of detail that goes into everything, from the way we call our lineouts to the way we, try win defensive moments or attacking moments. And there's a lot of stuff to kind of understand, and sometimes it's hard to all be on the same page. So the long-term strategy is just getting aligned as soon as we can.
Guys, obviously rugby is very physically demanding, and careers in the actual on the field are generally shorter than something like in banking or in crypto. So obviously I think the way you have to think financially is obviously a bit different to for example, in our worlds. Yeah, how do you guys think about that, and what role do you believe investing, and how does that play into your lives? Is it something you think about a lot? Is that something that you think regularly about? How do you prepare for the future?
I think it's like I think obviously you do like economics at school and all of that stuff, but I think like the first time I had a proper think about it was probably 2024, when you start seeing at a stage, obviously your salary increases, and like when you're playing at the Springboks, I guess commercial deals and things like that start rolling in, and you do start seeing a bit more liquid. And I think that's when I started having a proper think about it. And it was the first case where I really knew for sure that division of labor is 100% the best thing with money. Like having the accountants, the financial advisors, etc. If you play the cards right now, you can have freedom when you're older. And I think that's anybody's goal in any job field, whatever. So I think also the other thing, rugby allows you so many opportunities to network and gain so much IP that like the pressure of a shorter career it's not as prominent as people would think, because we're always finding different avenues and different opportunities. Like I know Corbus has had a couple of cool opportunities with property and things like that. So yeah, I think we as unfortunate as our timeline is, we're super fortunate with the networking and opportunity that comes with what we do. So yeah, from my side, yeah, I enjoy letting other people take care of my money, but we work so hard, and I enjoy also enjoying my money.
Yeah, of course.
I enjoy spending money sometimes, and like,
Yeah, man.
that's where the fun is, bro. Like,
I like that.
yeah,
What are your favorite thing? Would you to spend on?
I enjoy spending money on watches, because I know if God forbid things ever hit the fan, those watches can go quickly and turn into liquid like this. So like, I guess that's probably what I enjoy spending my money on, because it doesn't feel like I'm wasting my cash. That and property is probably my two favorites.
She's also a big watch man.
Yeah. Now with gold going through the roof, I guess they're going to be worth something one day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Gold's up 20% this year on some watches. Yeah, and I'll get into it.
And when was the first time you guys heard about crypto? Was this the first time?
You can be honest.
What's the story? Was it around like a bra, or what's this?
Yeah, I think so. It's normally, around the buy, especially stuff that trends so quickly, so much.
The first problem that we've got to solve is to share useful information to people.
Yeah,
Let's try and make it a little bit easier
I can imagine.
to understand. I mean, I'll speak for myself in it, but I think Blake's story is similar. Like for us, deciding to make this a career was born out of the fact of just researching about this, found it interesting when we first heard about it. I spent 3-4 days just learning as much as I could about the space. And only at that point was I really hooked. And at that point I decided, this is something that I want to pursue. So it comes from strategy, and then after that it kind of lands up being perseverance. Because it's an industry that's been dogged by misunderstanding and by a lot of volatility. So when the prices go up, everyone's interested and excited about this. When the prices drop, everyone starts to think that it's not for them, and that it's not actually an interesting industry, and it's a flash in the pan that's going to disappear soon. So riding that wave is something that's challenging. And I think, it's similar in rugby, that persevering through adversity, getting through injuries, and pushing through when you're knocked by the Harlequins is, a part of making your way to being top of your game.
How do you think about, doing research and deciding what to buy in the space is quite a big, I would say, blocker to a lot of people. It becomes quite difficult. There's so many options. I think it's now probably 20,000-30,000 tradable assets. Any one of them could be good or bad, and I think it's difficult for most people to make a decision. One of the things that we've been trying to do is introduce more investment style products, as opposed to just an arbitrary selection of assets for people. So one of the things that we've done now is create a product called VALR 10, which is actually an index of the top 10 crypto assets by market cap. So it weights them according to how big the market cap is, and it has some exclusions and other bits of methodology to make it more balanced and stable. But the idea is that helps you invest in the whole sector. So if you think about crypto as an asset class as a whole, like gold and platinum and precious metals, you've got shares, which are equities, bonds, these are different asset classes, and you generally allocate to an asset class. So what we try to do is create a vehicle that allows people to just make one decision. I want to have exposure to this industry. I don't necessarily want to make decisions about which asset, but I want to have exposure to the growth that's happening in this digital asset space. So we started also bringing in traditional products, things like shares, so tokenizing equities like Nvidia, Tesla, which you can now buy the crypto form of on VALR and trade them 24/7. So you can get exposure also to traditional products like the S&P 500.
But what is that? You said now Tesla and the crypto form of it.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So basically, it's a wrapped version of the stock. So it's called a tokenized stock. It's an X stocks product. Basically, what happens is a vehicle, like a special purpose investment vehicle, that gets set up. They buy a whole lot of Tesla shares, and then they tokenize the interest in that vehicle. So what happens is you have a crypto token on Solana in this case that represents a share in Tesla. So that allows you to get exposure to the price and performance of the Tesla company, but you can hold it in your crypto wallet. What's nice about that is you don't have to go and buy a US company. You can buy it here in South Africa on VALR with rands, with one click, as opposed to trying to go through a broker to buy Tesla. It's much harder to do generally for most people. But I would like to ask you guys, it's a big problem that we're trying to solve is, there's only maybe 1 or 2%, I think, of the people that are investing and trading that are actually in this market right now. And it's helpful for us to understand, what are the things that scare you guys about crypto investing? When you see a company like VALR or an offering like VALR, what are the things that stops you? Because, you guys have got busy schedules, you've got other priorities. Like you're saying, you don't necessarily have all of the knowledge. So what are those things that, when you see our ads, what are the things that stops you or make you feel nervous?
The unknown. We talk about the knowledge, and I think that's the biggest thing about it. If we probably do our research and do some digging, it will be easier. But
You just talked about cryptocurrency of Tesla. I don't understand that until you asked. So I think if you build knowledge around the thing, you'll build confidence. And if you have confidence in something, you can do it.
I think also because it's something new, like you're saying, guys don't really know about it. I think like there's someone on Instagram and he does videos on like, if you invest 100 Rand in Bitcoin, you invest 100 in S&P for the next 60 years, how much do you think you end up with? If you guys could do side-by-side comparisons about what investing in crypto now could look like versus like the average house in Cape Town, and guys could see that there's a significant difference in the two, and maybe not so much, because you spoke about volatility. There is a lot of volatility, which is scary, because then it makes you feel like you're gambling and not investing. And that's when guys like myself, even at times you or anyone here, I'm sure, just revert back to the things not the unknown, like the house market, or watches, which aren't really proper assets that increase in value, but they're solid assets. But it's just because we don't really know. And even like if there were short videos,
The volatility is reflective of people trying to find a value for these things, right? When I started investing, Bitcoin was 6,000 or 7,000 Rand, now 1.5 million, and but it's been, it went all the way up to 300,000 and then went back down to about 90,000 and then way back up to 1 million and crashed down. And this whole time, it's the world is trying to figure out, okay, is there a place for money that is not created by a government or a central bank? We've got the Rand, Central Bank of South Africa or Reserve Bank of South Africa controls the supply of that. They ultimately determine what that's worth. US dollar, the Federal Reserve decides how many dollars there are and therefore what the supply is. With crypto, it's the digital equivalent of like gold, right? There's no government in the world which controls how much gold there is. Likewise, there's no government that controls Bitcoin. And it's this new decentralized non-government infrastructure that we're starting to transition our value and our wealth onto. And this is going to be a volatile process. It's like changing rails of a train, but there's no slick path, right? Like you've got to lift a whole train up and chuck it onto a new set of rails. And that's what is causing this volatility. And it's partly what we try to help solve, right? We create a marketplace which allows people to express their views on these assets and to make a bet and an investment in whether things are going to grow, or even if they have a negative view to shorten assets. So that's what we do. Yeah, so VALR's obviously just joined the Stormers setup, and you know, we're a new sponsor. We're trying to also find our feet in this industry. And yeah, I would love to hear from you. What are some of the things that you'd love to see from a sponsor, from a business like ours coming into your setup?
I think being like more involved in maybe helping us navigate that side of the world, because obviously when Sasha talked about it, like you want to be financially free after rugby.
Yeah.
So especially obviously the young guys as well, like getting them literate in this kind of world, and also a guy like me who's a little bit older, because as Kobus said, it's like it's the unknown that scares us. And as a sponsor coming to the Stormers now, you know, it would be like a great stat if you can get to the end of look at 2020 and you look at how many guys are actually, you know, diverse in terms of what they're investing in. They're not kind of getting out of rugby and they scrambling to find jobs, and they kind of just segue nicely into the next, you know, sector of life. So I think that'll be just a bit more hands-on approach. Obviously, if guys don't want to, you know, go in that, but the guys who do, you know, whether it be not a workshop, but like a Zoom or something that you can get more knowledge and you can practice daily, you know, because, you know, we're getting incomes per month and you want to, like, instead of me buying 2 cakes, I can get some crypto, you know what I'm saying? So
There's been a long period now where crypto has been very unknown to people. It's graduating into a new kind of world where a lot more people know about it. You might think that means that the opportunity's gone, right? Like a lot of people think only while something's new does it make sense to invest in it. But all that's changed is that it's becoming more normal for pension funds, advisors, and others to start to invest in crypto. This is happening in the States as a start, where it's becoming much more normal to have part of your portfolio invested in crypto.
So true, because it is never late. Because like you look at Bitcoin being like 900K like a year or two ago, then
You think
everyone
you're
goes, it's too late, should have invested, and now it's at 1.9, and we're going to still sit here, some of us, not put money in Bitcoin, and then in a year's time when it's on like 2.3, we're going to sit here and say, it's on 2.3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're always missing the boat,
Yeah.
even though we don't have to miss the boat.
Yeah, but actually talk about making money. So we actually wanted to give you guys some money for putting up with us for a couple of hours.
how much?
So I'm not sure it's enough, but
I'm not sure enough for it to compensate you for this onslaught of questions. And we want you guys to choose a crypto to invest in. And then after a couple of weeks, we're going to see who's done the best with that.
So you're not going to advise us?
No, you guys are going to choose. This is going to be organic.
we'll advise you off camera.
Okay.
Okay.
What does the winner get?
So the winner gets 10,000 Rand.
And a Bitcoin. Full
And a
Bitcoin.
How many weeks are we going to, what's the time period?
So we can do it over a month.
Okay.
1 month.
1 month.
Yeah, so you're gonna go 1 month. We can give you guys some options just in case you all decide to go for Bitcoin. Yeah, so basically we're gonna give you all 1,000. We'll help you guys invest it now or buy. We'll show you how to use it, and then after a month we'll do maybe a video call, get everyone on, or maybe we can come back down here, see you guys, and we'll see who's done the best. Winner gets 10,000 Rand with the
Do we
Bitcoin.
have to decide now what you're going to buy?
Yeah.
Only 1 crypto per person. So 1,000 Rand all in.
Just straight it.
Okay.
One shot. So some of you guys already signed up, but we'll use VALR Pay to send it to you guys,
Oh, that's an order.
and then we're gonna do it.
You have your phone.
It's okay. I also send it to your email.
So
Yes, we'll just send it to the emails.
if I win.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not winning one.
Hey, man.
I'm going to look what you buy. I'm going to put 1,000 and one of my own rands in there. This one grew a rand more.
No, you can't put your own money in there. That's unfair. That must be a rule. You can't put your own money in there.
I'm going to put my own money in different stuff and pick the best one.
No, you can't do that, Goose. We're going to write it down and then you're going to see.
Not writing anything down. Nothing on paper. Everything legal. Present rules, baby.
What are we?
Someone will definitely have one.
What's that?
I'm just waiting for a charger.
I'll give you 1,000 rand back.
Yeah, can we double send Kobus, and Kobus does invest for me? Actually,
Yeah, we can do it.
Because yeah,
And
mine's not
I'll just
verified.
give you 1,000 rand back. Unless they lost money.
No, but Kuba's going to win now.
No, not on my watch,
Show you
bro.
guys.
Kuba's, no, man. Mate, no, give Sasha 500. So by 3.
Remember, I'm just going to take all the profits.
That's fine.
You guys don't have to decide now, but basically by the end of today, we will check which one you guys have chosen, and you got to buy it. And then we'll reconvene in a month, see who's who. We'll look at the various balances, And after that, we'll choose a winner and then get 10,000 Rand worth of Bitcoin.
Let's go.
That's it.
I think you guys should give up. I
We
know I'm winning
can't.
this way.
The thing is, right,
You
like,
can't trade in this month.
you can.
Pick one
So let
now
them
and then
trade.
we.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Wait,
I think we have to pick one now.
If you want to trade, you trade.
So we can use our own money in this thing.
No.
No,
Okay,
man.
very
No
good.
top-ups.
Top-ups?
But
Top-ups.
you can
use my own money.
But you can put it into if you want to put other money in, that's fine. Just put it into a sub account, and we can show you how to do that. And then you can keep it like as your Stormers sub account.
That's the idea, Sazi, that we all start together.
No, the Corvus wanted to put his money in, so I'm just making sure.
No, same thing. And then we'll check. So you guys can use the app, trade, use leverage if you want. But yeah, I mean, there's like lots of things. You know, like I've seen, you know, many of my friends turn 10,000 Rand into 10 million Rand.
Oh,
in-
because I mean,
in 10 years, right? But I've also seen people turn 10 million Rand into 10 years, to 10 Rand in 10 years. So it can go both ways.
Sure.
I think we have a couple of other like last fun questions. So Sasha, are you more of a golf man or cricket man?
Sure, crickets. Can't play golf. Suck.
Is this?
Yeah.
And for us? Golf
Golf.
or cricket?
Yeah.
What's your
I like cricket, but probably prefer golf. Handicap now. No change to handicap index.
Yes.
So index, I think about a 13.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Where do you play?
We affiliated, the Stormers affiliated with the Zalza, so we have membership there. And I live in Stellenbosch. I play the Zalza Stellenbosch. It's golf club itself. And then I think we're quite spoiled in Cape Town, the courses we have around here. Eh?
Yeah.
Very, very spoiled. So yeah, that's probably the two main ones
And I had one last question for you, France.
yes.
Does a brandy ever ski?
Sometimes yes. Yeah, sometimes definitely. If you have to train or the next morning, scares me. But yeah.
Sazi, Halo or Counter-Strike?
Halo.
What was that?
Halo, Counter-Strike. Oh, the games, yeah. I'll choose Halo, yeah. It's nice.
Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead Redemption?
But that depends on the day. What if you want to be a cowboy?
you got to give us an answer.
Of course, yeah.
Are you more?
I'll say it Grand Theft Auto for now, because you can play online and
Yeah.
You can play Red Dead Online, can't you?
yeah. Eh?
You can play Red Dead Online.
Yeah, but Red Dead seems like a bit like 19-foot sake, rather. You know what I mean?
It is.
It is, yeah. But at least when I'm playing
You're
GTA,
literally a cowboy.
I feel like I'm making money in real life, but then I look at my app and it's just, I can't buy a loaf of bread. Like, it's tough out here.
Excited for GTA 6?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. It's taking some time, but yeah, when it's out there, I'm going to use this money I make now to buy the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. It will cost 10,000 Rand by then.
Huh?
It will cost 10,000 Rand by then.
You reckon?
I reckon.
Yeah, apparently this is the last game they're going to make, so it's very, very be good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
excited.
put my own money in there.
Wait.
You won't know. In the app.
You can't put your own
It's
money in
already
there, bro.
down.
Yeah, I put it down. Sweating.
You can also go short. That's the other option, right? So you could go short and actually bet on the market.
You can bet on the price going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we do offer shorts on VALR. So you could say, for example, sell Bitcoin by borrowing it. And then if the
Yeah.
price is lower
Yeah,
at the end
yeah.
of the month, you
Sell
buy
it
it back
again,
cheaper.
I often say, why? There's so many things that you could buy that you love. Why go sell the stuff that you don't like?
I want to see if I've made money already.
Look.
What did you guys buy?
XRP is down 49% in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
I bought it 12 Rand. It's now sitting on 30.
I've lost 18 Rand, man. No, that's not a
What
good
did
start.
you guys buy?
No, it's
Oh, we're not sharing that.
confidential.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But it's not looking good, Buddha.
Okay.
Let's
So
hope when the
both of
sun
you are
rises, I'm
down.
up. Oh, my word.
Yeah, so we're just going to wrap up. Thanks very much, guys, for joining us. It's been fun. Sorry
been very good.
for
Thanks,
keeping you
guys.
here on this beautiful day and hopefully grow the relationship and build with you guys together at the Stormers. So thanks a lot.
Thank
you. Okay,
Thanks
cool.
so much,
guys.
guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for those monies,
We'll
too.
chat in a
That
month's
was
time.
nice.
Yeah, welcome.